Good morning, everybody. Certainly a good Friday show is ahead, I would think. Who's batting leadoff this morning? JC in there on the leadoff spot. Christy, oh, right there, close. Group. Share. I think I shared it everywhere. All right. Morning, Kevin.
Yes, the garage door was open last night after Tracy left because my car was freezing.
Yeah, she left the garage door open. She wanted to go out that way, and the door was shut. I was like, well, you can go out, but I thought she would shut it back. She just left it open all night.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm. All right. I know. Lucky we didn't have animals in there. Maybe the mouse that was in there ran out. Although I woke up one morning in our bedroom. We have a door. We have a door to our bedroom that goes outside to the back patio. And we woke up one morning at like 3, and that door was wide open. Lucky I didn't wake up with a raccoon in bed. Possum made his way in there. It's a nice warm house. Actually, it wasn't very warm. Probably got so cold in there he didn't want to be in there no more. He said, "Screw this. It's not as warm as I thought. It's so cold."
Happy Friday to you, everybody. Thunder Radio Morning Show, getting you to school, getting you to work, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors out there. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Morning Show brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle and his many great ways to make you look great, function great, feel great. Hey, listen up. I don't know what you're doing for your vacations, but I know that I can hook you up with a 15% savings in Orange Beach, Alabama at a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo. So take advantage of that at thunder1320.com/beach. That's thunder1320.com/beach to learn more about that and take advantage of those savings. We've got plenty to do today. It's Friday. It's our first full week, probably, of broadcast in a while. It's a 5-day morning show week. I don't remember the last time we were on here all 5 days without something interrupting our week. So we'll wrap it up today. We got Florida Man Friday. The Friday Mix will play in a little while to get everybody fired up and ready to go. Stupid Silly Stat, name that tune, and all of the other fun. But before we do any of that, let's check the temperature outside the Unity Medical Center studios. It's 36 degrees outside, a little cloudy right now. 62 for your high today. So it's going to feel pretty nice with a south breeze at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Could gust to 25. 20% chance of rain overnight tonight. 57 on Saturday. 54 on Sunday with a 20% chance of rain. Then early next week's looking real nice. Monday, 62 and sunny. Tuesday, 70 and sunny and no crazy winds. Looking at Wednesday, 72 next week. And then I do believe we have a disturbance going to make the way in around Thursday or so. Keep an eye on that. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsboro Food Company in, well, Hillsboro, that's where they're at. The Hillsboro Food Company. Stop by and see them for breakfast and lunch. Open 6 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturdays. And they offer fresh cut meat daily. Did you hear that forecast a minute ago? That's grilling weather, and you want good meat for the grill. Well, they have fresh cut meat every single day at the Hillsboro Food Company, except Sundays because they're closed. So get on by and see them in Hillsboro. Give them a Google and give them a Facebook search and follow their page. On that note, we need to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO and president of the Peterson Media Group. She's by far the looks inside of this studio. She's the president of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, and one of the main reasons the rockin' world continues to go round. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's going to be a good one today. You look nice.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Josh.
Take a compliment.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good day.
Billy Currington.
Not even close. Rodney Atkins. It's a good one. I like this song.
I like it.
Make you want to take a back road, doesn't it? The song.
I like the way he says home.
Oh.
He said home with his heart.
The white shirt with those headphones looking like Princess Leia.
Huh?
So that white shirt with them headphones looking like Princess Leia over there.
Oh yeah, it does.
Hey, will you give me that for a?
Yes.
Yeah, give me that, and yeah, I can get this. Give me that. Yeah. There was like 47 guests in here yesterday.
Should I take this big white sweatshirt off?
It better be a tractor man. I'm so sick and tired of
What's happening in and around the Manchester community? Comings and goings, a lot of things today happening over at Coffee County High School. The high school band will be having their taco bar fundraiser from 5 until 6:45. It sounds like a pretty good dinner right there. They'll be serving up in the cafeteria as a fundraiser for the band, and that's right before the opening of the high school theater's Mystery of Edwin Drood. So you can get some dinner and a show with that and support the theater department and the band. Actually, the theater department was in for Tiffany's show yesterday. I got to hear them talking about the opening of that show. So that's coming up tonight. Also today, it is the Light and Life Dance for special needs, ages 16 and older at Forest Mill Church of Christ. Tomorrow, it's a big one. High school basketball. The Lady Raiders are at home at 7 p.m. And it will be the state sectional. Mount Juliet comes to town. The winner goes to the state tournament next week in Murfreesboro at the Glass House. The loser season comes to a close. So really hope to see a big crowd. Now, the region championship crowd was fire. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
It was fire. It was big and it was loud and it was very.
They cooked.
We're using all the new terminology today. It was really good. When the girls came on the floor for the region championship, and everybody was on their feet, all the hairs on all of my body stood straight up.
You get that way.
I
get
goosebumps,
yeah.
Man. I get the chills in situations like that.
Anytime Josh hears Rocky Top,
Play it right now.
Goosebumps.
You can just say Rocky Top, and I might get the goosebumps. But so I hope to see that again Saturday night. One of those just rambunctious, loud.
Oh, I think it's going to be that way.
So that'll be Saturday night at 7. Get there early. The girls will hit the floor about 6:40, 6:45. You want to be in your seat before that.
The organizers of the student section get in for free. That I think they're trying to get 125
students in.
They
got 100 covered so far, they said.
Okay.
So they're trying to add more to it. And shout out, y'all keep an eye on the girls running out of the locker room because there's it's gonna be somebody real cute running out behind them there.
No, I'm not.
Holly's doing a locker room.
Y'all won't even see me running.
It's
going to be a quick walk.
Holly's doing a behind the scenes Last Dance kind of situation over there. So we'll see how that goes.
Don't tell everybody that. I've never done something like that before. And if it turns out like hot dog water, I don't want to.
We're putting it out there anyway.
Put it out there.
We're putting it out there anyway. So that's Saturday night. Hope to see you there. We'll be there. Stop by and see me at the radio table anytime before 6:45, and I'll talk to you. Because I'll be glad to chit chat. After that, I'm busy. Otherwise, daylight savings time Saturday into Sunday morning. We spring forward Sunday morning. So be sure to set those clocks forward because it's going to be rough waking up, I think, on Sunday. But we'll get that extra hour of daylight back, which isn't that just in time? Monday is going to be 62 and Tuesday it's going to be 70 next week. That's just in time to get that extra hour at the back end of the day.
Tell me how many days till spring.
And that's next. We are 13 days away from the official start of spring. Now, that doesn't mean we won't have cold weather, but I mean, we're about a month out from our final frost, right? April 15th is usually what the Farmer's Almanac will tell you is the last frost of the year. So that's right.
April 16th is my new favorite day.
Yeah. Although last year, I believe we had a frost on the 17th. So we were missed it by a couple of days.
Oh, no.
I know. But this year, it seems like it's a little warmer earlier to me.
I don't know how you remember that we had a frost on April 17th of last year.
I mean, it may have been the 18th.
Last night,
but I think it was, I know it was after the 15th.
I could not remember if I filled out the Gerwin's Tennessee Promise application. It had to be due November 14th, I believe, or
30th.
Something like that.
Yeah.
See, and I was like, oh my goodness, I hope I did that. Did I do it? I was like, I don't know
knew
if I
she
did
had
it.
done it. I was like, no,
I
you
couldn't
did it.
remember. I couldn't remember, and it's been.
I remember doing it because I remember.
He remembers it frosted April 17th of 2024.
I just know that I could remember because we had to do Tennessee Promise for her because she's a senior, so we're filling it out for next year, and we had to do FAFSA. And I just remember the FAFSA deadline was like April 15th or something, and we hate the FAFSA worse than the Tennessee Promise. So I remember her filling it out, and then we had the deadline dates, and I was like, oh, good, we don't have to worry about the FAFSA for a little while. We can wait till after Christmas to do that.
He says we, but
I reminded you to do it. That's part of the deal.
I went back and looked, and he did send a reminder texts 2 times.
Yeah.
Twice.
Don't forget.
2 weeks apart to remind me to
for the
fill
Tennessee
it out.
Promise.
But then I did everything after that.
But if I didn't send those texts, you would have never filled it out, and you wouldn't have even remembered it until we got a bill for college. What are we over this $4,000 for? I filled this out. Oh, but you did fill it out because Josh sent you a reminder, and you did it.
I had already set a reminder in my calendar.
I'm not a doer more so as I am a just tell everybody else what to do and when to do it, and then they get it done. I don't execute. I'm just here to be like, hey, get this done by the 30th. I don't want to do it, but you do it.
I know. So
somebody's got to be that person. It might as well be me.
Remember I told y'all yesterday that the IRS was calling me?
Oh, yeah. Turns out it was.
It was the IRS.
Turns out that
everybody's like, they won't call. They're going to send a letter. They're not going to call you. But
yeah, Dana. Where's Dana at over here?
It was like the IRS collections department.
Whoops.
And the voicemail she sent me sounded very legit. And I'm like, I think this is real. I think she said the name of my business, and this was a business we had years ago. It was Southern Diva Boutique on the Square, right?
Scammers usually do sound.
I know, but
really
she called back twice consistently, same name. Anyway, so I said, I'm going to call her back. I don't want to go.
I still haven't gotten involved in this yet, so we'll see.
I don't want to go to prison for tax evasion or something.
Let's go to prison.
And so I called her back.
I can't wait for the rumors around town now that we don't pay our taxes.
She didn't.
After you tell this story.
Let me tell it. Lord of mercy, it ain't even a big deal. She called when we closed down Southern Diva in June of 2022.
Yes.
I closed out the sales tax account. Like I closed it out, paid out the taxes, closed it out, boom, done.
Correct.
The thing about it is I guess I was supposed to close out the business tax account.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I was like, okay. And I said, would my CPA not have done that? And she said, well, not unless you specifically asked them to do it. They wouldn't have done it. They would have just closed out the other one. I said, okay. She didn't ask me for any. She gave me a website to go to, which was
I'll investigate it.
Which was the website that I did pay my sales tax to. And I was like, excuse me, my husband, he's going to flip out. Can you tell me, is this going to be expensive? She says, I can't tell you how much it is. I can't tell you a price. I have an estimate here. She said, but what you need to pay is $22 a year for the last 2 years. And
here comes Dana. The IRS has nothing to do with the state of Tennessee. I know. That's why I'm a little confused by this as well. There's a whole 2 separate things. That's what I asked Holly yesterday. When she told me this, I was like, she was with the IRS or she was with the state of Tennessee? Because the IRS...
Maybe she's with the state of Tennessee. I don't know. When I think of taxes, I think of the IRS.
Well, when you pay your taxes for your business, your sales tax, that goes to the state.
Well, then it's
When
that.
we pay
then they're
our
with the state.
when we pay our franchise and excise taxes, they go to the state.
Well, that's who she's with then.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll get involved before any money is
Any
exchanged.
hootie. She gave me a list. She gave me a list of things to do. And you know what she told me?
Trey said, "Do not do it. Do not do it. When you pay your $22, that's all they want to get your payment info, and then here they go."
Listen, listen. You guys, I have to go in to the official 10 Tap.
I'm glad this is all recorded, so when we
website.
get wiped out, y'all can.
No, I have to go. I'm not giving some lady over the phone my credit card information.
They can have a website that looks like the TN Tap.
But
website.
I know what the 10 Tap website looks like.
They'll spoof it. It'll look just like it.
I'm typing it in. They're not sending me nothing.
Okay, no direct link.
No direct link.
All right, that's helpful.
Y'all got me all riled up this morning. Golly, I'm just trying to tell you a story. Now y'all got me anxious.
Everybody's just trying to keep you from getting bamboozled. That's how they get you. Yes. Maybe get a prepaid card.
So see, yeah, $22 a year. Yeah. See, it is legit, I promise.
Yeah, Dana said that if your account isn't closed on 10Tap, then you will have all the letters in your 10Tap account. Yeah, they will be in there.
What letters?
If they've tried to send you letters, there'll be copies of them in that account.
Okay.
I do remember that from Rosalind.
Anyway, so apparently we owe the state $44.
Well, they
I
call
was
it.
like, excuse me, can you tell me, is this going to be expensive? Because my husband, he's going to die.
What happens when you try owning some businesses, and then Holly decided a few years ago she wanted to own a boutique too, in addition to the radio station, because literally she couldn't say no. She didn't want to do it. Somebody asked her though, and she's like, okay, and so she
I just didn't want the business to close. She was going.
No,
if
so
she didn't sell it, she was going to close it, and I really.
So Holly literally was like, okay, I'll pay you money for your business and come do it. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And then we did that for a year, and then we closed it. So
it sounded good on paper.
it never really sounded good on paper.
I don't have good style, so I don't know why.
All the clothes in there were black and gray. It was kind of like the local hot topic.
I don't know.
So anyway, but when you end up owning all these, there's so many things to deal with when it comes to not just taxes, but that one with radio stations, it's the FCC reports and music reports, and it's just all those things. And it's really easy to just forget one. It's like, oh yeah, I just didn't do that. It wasn't that I didn't want to. I just
they don't give you a little. They don't give you a little handbook when you buy a business, like how to how to pay your sales tax every month. You have to figure it out as you go. Yeah. And when it's time to close up shop, you can't just turn the little close sign around. Like there's stuff you got to do on. Oh yeah, there's different things to do. I thought we had gotten all that stuff, but I guess we did not. Missed one. What? I got to change my shirt now because Shannon has photoshopped me in. He said I look like Princess Leia this morning with my headphones and a white sweatshirt. And he photoshopped me in with Chewbacca and Yoda. And it literally looks like Princess Leia. I don't know how to make that go up on the screen. You'll send it to me. I'll put it up there. All right. Where is it? Hang on, buddy. It's on Facebook. Can you grab it off Facebook? Yeah, I can get it. Yeah. I'm changing my shirt. You don't change your shirt. Yes, I am. You look nice. I gave her a compliment at the beginning of the show. Now she's going to change her shirt. Come on, Holly. It's just a white sweatshirt. It's nothing cute about it. He likes it because I have my hair pulled up with my glasses on. I do. Yes, I do. All right. Anything else this morning, Holly, that you need to tell the people about? Any other crimes we've committed today, or she did fail to yield or anything? Listen, she did say, she goes, look, I have made 60 phone calls today about this. No, yeah. She said, you will not believe how many people overlook doing it. She said it's the most common thing I call people about. She said basically I pick up the phone and that's what I do. I call people to remind them to close out their business.
Yeah. I can't.
Yeah.
Great. Well, maybe we can handle the $44.
Which I believed because she come on the phone on the defensive. She's like, "Is this Holly Peterson?" And she gave the address of Southern Diva.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I don't live there." You know, because I already thought it was a spammer. Like I'm calling to see if it is a spammer or not.
He's calling back.
I'm like, "Are you a spammer? Are you trying to take my money?" And she's like, "Look, whoa.
Sounds like something a spammer would say.
I'm not trying to take your money. Close your business account."
It sounds like a scammer would say, "I'm not a scammer."
I trusted her. She had very trustworthy voice.
This from the person who bought a business because she couldn't say no.
Oh Lordy,
Well,
Joshua.
I didn't want it. Oh, we got you up on the screen now. There we go.
I'm during the break. I'm changing my shirt. That's awful.
No, there's nothing
I hate
wrong.
the way that looks.
I think it's a great look. All right, we got more morning show. We're here till 8:30 today. It's already off to a good start. It's gonna be a fun Friday. Glad to have everybody along with us. I want to tell you about Dirtworks. Do not go change your shirt.
You don't tell me what to do, buddy.
Apparently not. She just buys businesses and things. I want to tell you about Dirtworks. So we're gonna get some rain next week. Look, just because water kind of sits on your property, that does not how it has to be. I've heard my grandma say that. Well, water just always sits there. It always has. No, well, maybe it has, but you can change it. Call our friends at Dirtworks. They're the skilled excavation folks. They'll take care of that. They'll do land clearing. They'll cut in driveways, all of your property maintenance when it comes to moving things, moving dirt around with big toys, big machines. That's what they do. Call Dirtworks, 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782. You're going to love working with those guys, and you can learn more at dirtworksforyou.com, dirtworksforyou.com, and give them a follow on Facebook. They're posting videos and pictures of their work there. They do really good stuff. That's Dirtworks.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told...
Oh, they done left.
Is this better?
They said if you'll send her the lady's name you talked to, she'll let you know if she's legit. She'll dig into it. She knows who works there.
I know her name is Amanda. I have the voicemail with the reference number in it. I can...
It's probably legit. She's with the state, not with the IRS. Holly misunderstood. Because when I asked her on the phone yesterday, she called me with all this, and I was like, "Are you sure?" She said the IRS or the state. It sounds like the state. So she said IRS. I was like, "Well, that doesn't sound."
I don't know. Maybe I made that up. I should not be in charge of anything important ever.
And that puts all of the burden of the important things on me.
The Tennessee Department of Revenue.
That's the state.
I heard revenue. And she's talking about...
I'm in the Tennessee Department of Revenue. The IRS is on the phone? No.
I'm sending Dana the...
Holly, she's legit, I'm sure.
I'm sending Dana the voicemail.
It's legit.
Or call us for a quote today at 931-728-8845. Are you looking for a dental office that can take care of your entire family?
Hey, that's what I had on under. I can't help it. Oh, all she wears is black. Well, she just got white.
Kim said she went from wearing white to white.
Look at this right here, guys.
Ain't nothing to look at there, fellas.
Look right there.
Ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing there.
I'm not freezing right now because my blood pressure's up from all this tax talk. Oh, I need to send you that thing for next segment.
I will say, I feel like the taxes for the boutique were far more involved than this. You had inventory and stuff, and like radio stations, send Rosalind my reports, and then she tells me how much I owe everybody, and then I pay it. It's pretty simple. So okay, I see you made $5,000 last year. You need to give the government $4,000. Christina Thompson said, "I need you to message me and tell me where you take care of that. I'm gonna have to do that for the shirt business I closed." You send me a text?
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah, it's important.
It's a movie.
It's what I want you to play the audio from.
Oh, gotcha.
We discussed this in our business meeting yesterday. That was last night in bed as I was falling asleep.
Yeah, it was a business meeting. I was hoping to have a business meeting, but she was falling asleep.
My lips are so chapped right now. Golly.
On the radio morning show. Glad to have you along with us. Holly the felon sits across from me. Not paying her taxes. Boy, I love tax time. It's my favorite.
Just talking
I'm
about
always
taxes
cranky
tears my stomach up.
And that, used to, tax time was like a week of the year. Like, it's like, oh, yeah, send in all my stuff, and then how much do I pay or how much do I get back? And now tax time is January to July. And it's just constant anxiety of how much money I got to give somebody. And Jessica said to add that to the intro. Holly the felon. Yes. The tax evader herself. All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Holly, what do we got here?
Oh, no one was ever going to believe me unless I got a picture. But yesterday on my way home from work, I was turning onto my road and I saw a bald eagle.
She did. I didn't believe her.
The first thing I thought was, that's an eagle.
Well, let's just to be fair, let's go back and recap Holly's wildlife adventures.
No.
Okay. So once she said she saw an eagle for certain, and it was actually a buzzard. And then another.
When did that happen?
Like a couple years ago.
No.
And then, or it was a hawk, one or the other. And then the other time she saw an otter in the park and took off running down the river to get a video in the water to get a picture of this otter, and it was a muskrat. So yeah, she's going to need video proof that she saw an eagle, or no one will believe her.
So I was trying to tell myself, because Josh is all the time. If I say I see an eagle, I saw one in Gatlinburg one time, which is not a big deal because they're up there.
Well, I saw one in Gatlinburg one time. We saw it flying down the highway.
And that's what I said. I said, that's an eagle. And you were in the car with me, and I spotted it, and you saw it.
Yeah.
So you believed me then.
Then we saw several eagles when we went to Lake County.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of eagles up there on Real Foot Lake.
So, any hootie, I saw the eagle. I knew it was but the only thing that was going through my head is Josh isn't going to believe me. He's not going to believe me. I saw an eagle on our road. Well, I was like, I got to get a picture. I got to get a picture of this for proof. So I get my phone out, and I'm trying to get my phone out, not lose him, because he's real high up in the air, swimming circles.
Also, let's not forget about the bird that pooped on you at the beach one time.
Any hootie, I get my phone out as I'm pulling off to the side of the road to get a video, looking up, and I have somehow accidentally activated the lady in my car.
The lady in my car is now active.
And she's like, what would you like me to do? I don't know. She's talking to me. What do you call that?
I don't know what it was.
Like car assist, or it's like Siri and Alexa in my car asking me what I want. I don't know how to use this feature. I didn't know I had this feature.
She doesn't even know how to use cruise control. So I don't know why I give her anything nice.
So I've got a lot going on. I'm trying not to lose the eagle. I'm trying to pull off the side of the road. The car lady is talking to me, and I'm trying to get my phone out.
while driving.
No,
Hands
no,
free. Tennessee.
I'm going about 3 miles an hour. Like I'm pulling off into a little area.
Holly the criminal.
So I hit video because I'm like, I'll get a video and then I can.
To be fair, y'all, we live out in the middle of nowhere. There's no cars out there.
I get my, and I guess I'm talking to myself while all this is happening. I went back later to look at the videos to see if I could zoom in and screenshot the eagle, and this is what chaos is happening.
I've not heard this. This will be a first for me here.
I'm very
I didn't get that. You can say AM, FM, USB,
No,
navigation,
stop. Turn it off.
Sirius, or traveling.
Turn it
If
off.
the phone is connected, you can say call, followed by the name of the contact, like call John
That's an
Smith,
eagle.
or dial,
Where
followed
did
by
it
the
even
phone
go?
number,
There it is.
like dial,
It's an eagle.
555-0155.
Oh, dang it!
Turn it off.
All right, you
I
can.
didn't hear that. You can say
She goes on and on,
FM,
but
USB.
Turn it off. No, turn it off. Oh no, Holly.
I did get
We'll be driving down the road and she'll be like, Alexa, play Morgan Wallen. Sorry, everybody, I just turned on your stuff, but she doesn't know how anything works. Just because I love that you're telling the car that's an eagle.
I think I was trying to tell myself. I was trying to tell myself it was because I'm like, I'm always doubting myself now because Josh, every time I tell him I see an eagle, he's like, no, you saw a hawk or something. You know, he never believes me. And hey, put those pictures of the eagle that I got up on the. You can do it during the break. It's fine.
Okay, because I can't do it right now.
Um,
Christy said we still ain't seen a photo of this eagle.
Okay, well, I got it. Even Josh said it's an eagle.
Jessica said you just changed our TV. Sorry.
They're not great photos. I didn't have like my good camera. Even though I went home, I got my good camera. I went back out. I couldn't find it. But at the same time, I was supposed to be picking Josh's grandma up to have a haircut. So I'm still super excited. We get grandma in the car and I'm like, guess what I just saw right above your house, grandma? An eagle. She said, you sure it wasn't a buzzard?
You sure that wasn't a buzzard, Holly? Oh, that sounds like something that she would have done, though. Let's play it again. Where's that at? That's the first time I've heard that.
That you're playing the audio again?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. While I got time, might as well.
I didn't get that. You can say AM, FM,
No,
navigation,
stop. Turn it off.
Sirius, or traveling.
Turn it
If
off.
the phone is connected, you can say call, followed by the name of the contact, like call John
That's an
Smith,
eagle.
or dial,
Where
followed
did
by
it
the
even
phone
go?
number,
There it is.
like dial,
It's an eagle.
555.
She's giving phone numbers. She said, "Stop. That's an
I don't
eagle."
know how that lady started talking. I don't know.
You push something on your steering wheel.
I reckon, because I couldn't. I don't know. I don't know what she was trying to help me do.
No.
Because my radio was really loud. I had been listening to music. It was really loud, and so when she started talking, it was really loud on my. And I couldn't. I was in my car, like in there. It was really loud, and I couldn't. I was doing too many things at once to think.
While driving,
turn it down. Just turn her down.
She was too focused on that eagle.
I was not going to let it get away. No one was going to believe me. And I got it.
I got the picture up on the cameras, on the Carmine Family Dental cameras on Facebook and YouTube. So you can see it there. I don't know if it's not a great picture, but at least on my phone you can tell that's an eagle. So I was excited because we don't live near water. I thought they liked to be near water. Like you see them out on Normandy, and there's some out in Hillsboro near the base, near woods, but I've never seen one out there, and there's really no water near our house. Besides like ponds, but nothing like large bodies of water. So anyway,
I was so excited.
Oh, Holly.
Christina says they see one in Hillsboro a lot.
I know. I've seen pictures of some folks posting them out in Hillsboro. I think they're somewhat close to the base out there, right? So they've got plenty of eating options.
We see possum. We see raccoon.
Wildlife.
Rabbits. That was my first eagle out there.
We see fox quite a bit out there, and some deer, but no eagles. It's the first eagle. We had otters out there in our pond, cleaning out the fish. I'm sure they'd moved on by now.
Are you sure they weren't
They
muskrats?
were otters. I'm 100% sure they were otters. Because I was shocked. I was like, I didn't know that river otters went to ponds. Like, what do they just walk down the road and get there? I don't know how they got there. But I sent it to the TWRA, and they're like, yeah, that's otters. Shoot them.
Shoot them?
Yeah, they were like, you can kill them.
Oh, okay.
They're going to clean out your fish.
Huh.
I was like, I didn't know you could hunt otter. Yeah, don't take my word for that. That was like 2 years ago. Stuff could be different by now. And he could have been messing with me. So don't go out and shoot nothing without checking. All right. We've got other things to do. Holly and technology. It's be a whole segment. She's like her mama. The girl one's not a whole lot better with technology.
Literally, my mom sent me a text and said, you sound just like your mother.
Yeah. The girl one of ours is somewhat better because she's younger, right? So she's grown up with the technology, but she's not great at technology for someone her age. Like, I don't think she knows how to plug stuff in.
To me, technology is magic. I don't understand how anything works in here. It's just magic.
Is it like a female thing?
I don't know.
We got Tiffany around here who can't do technology either. And I'm like, most guys are a little bit better at it, right? I'm just asking that question.
I don't think you're wrong. Because when the Nintendo tore up at the house, or we had to take it to a different TV or the Sega or something,
Yeah.
My younger brother would always set up the TV in the video game. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had to go back there and hook something up, you could just forget it. It wasn't going to work. So, I mean, I think it starts young.
Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Orange Beach, Alabama. I could save you 15% because you are a Thunder Radio listener. Go to thunder1320.com. That's thunder1320.com/beach to learn more. We've got the Stupid Silly Stat when we come back. Chance to win some prizes. We'll let you know what's happening over at Granddad's as well.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Yeah, that was funny. I hadn't heard that yet. Turn it off.
That's why I didn't want to send it until this morning. I didn't want you to have a...
Just turn it off. She does that, though. She'll holler at Siri or Alexa, and neither one would be the correct thing. Oh, my goodness.
No, me.
It was an eagle, though.
Told you. I told you.
There you
I
go.
called Josh. I said, who is?
The eagle. I put him up on the screen.
Oh.
We just assume it's a him. He's very pretty. And really what I think is going to happen is, I told Holly, I'll put fish in that pool of ours if he'll come hang out with us.
We need some Lee Greenwood playing when we come back out of the break.
No. I don't think so. The 655 obits didn't make it. It's going to be 710.
I don't know if everybody is like this, but if I'm driving along and I see deer, for some reason I have the urge to stop and get a
Has
picture.
to stop.
I'm like, oh, there's deer. Like I've never seen a deer here in Manchester, Coffee County.
Like we haven't hit several.
Yeah. Like sometimes you don't see them going across the backyard or something. Like they're kangaroo.
But every time she sees a deer.
Every time I want to get a picture. I'm like that with just about anything that I see that I don't normally see. Like it could even be a pretty fox or a groundhog. I got video one time of a couple of armadillos
they were
frolicking in the yard.
They were frolicking around, all right.
Yeah, I feel him. I felt American. Shoot, yeah, I did.
It'd been even better if your car was playing "Proud to Be an American" in the background.
It might have been, but I couldn't get that lady to hush.
Trey said you should see them at nighttime, groups of 20 to 30, multiple places throughout town. Armadillos or deer? Talking about armadillos?
I don't know what it. Yeah, Christina's the same way. I don't know what it is. I just like somebody's not going to believe me when I say I saw some deer.
I saw a whole family of deer. No, she didn't.
I don't.
Them and dogs. Of course, there was at one time them dogs were walking across the field, and we thought were deer, and then they peed on that tree and realized that what was not a deer. Oh, Trey said deer. I was like, golly, that makes more sense. I thought he was talking about. Yeah, we see a bunch up here at the bottom of Thrill Hill in the mornings when we come into work. There's always several. And then there's usually a bunch that will walk through here because there's open field right across the station, and there's open field behind the station, so they're around here a lot.
And I don't ever do anything with the images.
She just takes them.
These are all the deer pictures in my phone. Those are just deer. So, well, that one was a cow, but like, what am I even doing with this? This is a good photo, though. It really is. Look at that deer.
Oh, that's a good picture. That looks like something in a wildlife magazine.
I know.
Wouldn't it be cool to be like a National Geographic photographer and have them big old lenses and be out in the safari shooting?
The coolest.
It'd be pretty cool.
Oh, here's Josh as a deer.
I guess I had an auto ship order of cat food coming, so we're about to have a whole nother bag of cat food after just got a bag of cat food. So we're gonna need food for that cat for a year. We took a picture of the 8-point buck in our yard, and my entire family was like, "Shoot it!" No, we gonna let him hang out. He's sanctuary here, Sanctuary City at my place.
Say it again.
Sanctuary City at my place for the deer.
I just like looking at him.
Yeah.
Saw him the other night at this roadside bar. I was walking in. He was
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Glad to have you with us today. Happy Friday to you, everybody, on your way into work and school, home from work for you night shift warriors. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
She's on one wardrobe change. You gonna stick with just the one wardrobe change?
I just took my sweatshirt off.
Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to end up in a Thunder shirt or
I
something.
might put one on. I don't know.
If she gets cold. All right. We've got a lot more things to do. First, what's for lunch today over at Granddad's in Manchester?
It's Friday, and that means they have the fried catfish or baked catfish, chicken tenders, white beans, slaw, scallop potatoes, corn on the cob, fried apples, cornbread, or roll. Find Granddad's at 620 Woodbury Highway. That lunch special is from 11 to 2.
And Holly will be up there demonstrating how to eat the corn cob.
It's from side to side.
Yeah,
Don't bite the cob.
So just in case you weren't aware, you do not eat the cob like a banana. That's the wrong way to eat the corn cob. And yes, Holly did that once. That's all I'm going to say. All right, Thunder Radio Morning Show, time for games. Get your phones ready. 728-1320. We're going to play the stupid, silly statistics.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. You know, at Freedom Automotive Service Center, they're locally owned and operated. So those owners, the technicians, the managers, they go and eat at the same restaurants as you. Their kids are going to the same schools and playing on the same ball teams and going to the same churches. So they're going to go the extra mile to make sure you're a satisfied customer. They're open 6 days a week, and they're going to make sure you're taken care of. Got tires, wheels, alignments, custom exhaust work, which is not just available anywhere. Get on by and see them at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, right in front of College Street Elementary. Holly?
The number one driving pet peeve is texting while driving.
What about videoing while driving?
The number one driving pet peeve is texting while driving. What is number 2?
Talking about like a driving pet peeve, or just number 2 driving? The number 2 pet peeve ever?
No, driving.
Okay.
Still.
Gotcha. The number 1 driving pet peeve is texting while driving. Gotcha. What's the number 2?
So when you see somebody driving and texting at the same time, that's the number 1
Yeah.
pet peeve. But when you see somebody do this,
Yeah.
this is the number 2 pet peeve.
Videoing an eagle.
Now, I think
whilst
anybody
driving.
would understand that.
Morning show.
I'll go ahead and get it out of the way, driving slow in the left lane.
That's a great guess, but it ain't it. Yeah, that's what Kate said too. Hanging out in the left lane. Left laners. Morning show.
People not using their blinkers.
That's mine. That drives me insane. It's not it though. There's certainly a shortage of blinker fluid thanks to the Trump tariffs. Morning show.
Putting on makeup.
Putting on makeup. Good guess, but not it. Morning show.
Driving with their headlights on bright.
That drives me nuts. That's not it though.
You can't look at it, so you look away.
Oh, I wait until I get about
looking away.
I wait till I get like 100 yards from them, then I flip mine back on bright and let them have it.
Some of those are like
I'm going up in a head-on collision doing stuff.
Scald my eyeballs bright.
Some of these bright lights are hard to. I hope you can see. 728-1320. A lot of good guesses already. Jake says not knowing how to use the 4-way stop on Hills Chapel. Nobody knows how to use that.
Oh man.
Morning show.
Reading a book.
Reading a book. I saw somebody doing that one time. I'm not going to say names. It's not the right answer. I saw somebody I know well driving. I met them, like they were coming one way and I was going the other way. So we met on that road. And dude was reading a book up on the steering wheel going down the road, a back country road. And I was like, huh. I don't. Texting and driving is illegal. You had seen that? I haven't seen anybody doing that before. At least they hit it better. This guy had it up on the steering wheel, just driving down the road reading this book.
Let me read this again. The number 1 driving pet peeve is texting while driving. What is number 2?
It's not slow drivers in the left lane. At least that it may be around here, but nationally, that ain't it. It's not it. This does. I guess I just don't pay much attention to this, so I can get how it will be a top pet peeve. I get it, but it's not something that I guess affects me much.
I drive slow.
Holly's very slow. Y'all are cussing her. I guarantee it.
But I do drive in the right lane.
Morning show.
Eating food.
Eating food. Good guess. Not it. I like to eat while I drive. It just tastes better. No lights on when raining or at dusk. Hattie says, yesterday morning, I don't know what it was. It was yesterday morning on my way to work. I'm coming in, and the time the sunlight fluctuates when we come in. I'm leaving the house at about 5:50 usually, and sometimes of the year it's bright by then, like summer. Sometimes of the year it's dark or whatever. Right now it's kind of like you're getting some light but no sun yet, and there's 2 or 3 cars with no lights on. Yesterday morning, and it was like, well, I don't understand that. Morning show.
People driving with their kids not buckled.
That drives me nuts too. That's not it though. It's not number 2. It's a pet peeve, I guess, but not the number 2 pet peeve. The number 1 pet peeve of drivers is someone texting while driving. What's number 2? Morning show.
Riding your tail.
Riding my tail. I don't like that at all. That's not it though. That one gets me. If I can't see your headlights, you're too close to me.
I feel like you used to do this.
I never got this close.
You got closer than
Holly's
you're supposed to.
Holly drives 42 and a 55, and she stays 19 car lengths behind people just because I get within.
That sounds like an exaggeration
5 car
to
lengths.
me.
Morning show.
Women putting on makeup.
Women putting on makeup. That's the second time we've had that guess. That's a good one. Not it though. Morning show.
Picking their nose.
Picking their nose. Not it. Number 1 pet peeve while driving is texting and driving. What's the number 2 driving pet peeve? Car related pet peeve. Using flashers when not necessary. Why do people use their flashers?
How do you know it's not necessary?
You're not supposed to use them when you're driving.
Like if you have an emergency, right?
They're supposed to be if you're pulled over
Oh,
or stopped
so
or
like
on the
if
side
you-
of the
you've
road
got,
or
like,
broken down. They're not to drive when it's raining hard. That's just not what they're for. Although, to be fair, I've done that. Sometimes, have you ever been driving when it rains so hard you literally can't see the hood of your car?
Yeah.
Like, why don't you pull over? But I'm in a hurry. Morning show.
Playing air guitar.
Playing air guitar. Not it. Morning show.
People pulling up to a stop sign going 90 miles an hour.
Not it. Not it. Oh.
Should I give a hint or no?
Yeah, you can give it if you want.
This is not something that you're doing while the car is in motion.
All right. Whoa, Dina, call back and try again. 728-1320. The number one driving pet peeve is texting while driving. What is number two? What's the number two driving pet peeve? We've had a lot of really good guesses. Not the right answer yet. Morning show.
Not parking right.
Oh, not parking right. Then Holly would be on everybody's list. Not it, though.
Not the best parker.
Kind of in the right direction there. Kind of in the right direction. Holly just parks wherever she wants.
No, I don't. I just have a hard. I got a 3-row seat vehicle. It's a big SUV.
It's not that.
Yes, it is. And I can't park it good.
Morning show.
Taking up a couple lanes when parking.
I tell you, why do people do that? That's not it, though.
You think your car's so much better than mine?
Morning show. Morning show.
Parking in the handicap place.
That is the right answer. Parking in the handicap place when they're not supposed to. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike. Well done, Mike. Is that high up on your list of pet peeves?
Oh, it aggravates me.
Yeah.
It's aggravating. I get it. Well, Mike, I got 2 tickets to the Country Music Hall of Fame up here if you want them.
All righty. I'll be going to work and swinging by there here in a little while.
Well, come on by. I'll put your name on them.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
You too.
You too, Mike. Swing by before 8:45.
No.
Well, after that, somebody will be here probably. But yeah, parking in the handicap spaces. And pet peeve, I guess it just doesn't, quote unquote, affect me because I guess I don't notice it because I don't need to park in the handicap spaces.
We don't pay attention.
Yeah.
I don't go by.
I don't park in the handicap spaces, but I don't go looking for people who are parked in properly. But people will do that.
I will say, if I walk by, I'll glance at the tag.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not. It's not like I'm gonna
Let's
go
see
in and tell nobody.
I'm not gonna go tattle.
I don't know. Maybe
Somebody else will.
maybe they're in a different car. Don't have their little.
Somebody else will go tattletale.
I'm not gonna tattle.
People who have a handicap placard who do not need a handicap placard. That drives me nuts. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And that happens.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And I'm not saying I'm not throwing judgment. I know people I know of people who do that.
Oh yeah.
I've seen people. I'm like, they're not handicapped.
You don't know.
I know them. I mean, there's nothing handicapped about them. What are they doing with that? You know? Not a fan.
Well, I usually will park at the spot furthest away from anybody because I'm not the best parker.
Yeah, we had to make the girl one do that because she blocked in 2 people at the store one time because she parked so poorly they couldn't leave.
And I'm also a park closest to the buggy return.
I do like to park next to the buggy return because after I load my stuff, I don't want to walk a long way. I want to leave.
What about the stores that don't have the buggy return at all and you have to walk it all the way back into the store?
A lot of those.
Hobby Lobby is like that.
Oh, I never go there. And Hobby Lobby's got enough money to put a buggy return out there, so I say take that cart and chunk it. Leave it out there. Turn it over so it doesn't roll into somebody. And just leave it in the parking lot until they get some buggy returns. I will put the buggy in the buggy return every time. I am not the person who doesn't put the buggy in the return. It drives me nuts. But if they don't have one, that's their fault.
I always walk it back in the building.
Hobby Lobby's got enough money. I know what you pay for the stuff in there.
It's always 40% off.
Oh, yeah. It's not. Holly thinks it's 40% off, but it is not.
That's what it says on the side.
Yeah.
Any hootie.
What's 40% off 140% markup?
100%.
Yeah, Holly. They get you every time. All right, we got more games when we come back. We have name that movie or name that tune.
Movie.
Name that movie when we come back. We've got birthdays later on. It's Friday. That means Florida Man stuff is coming up. So do not miss that. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio.
Sometimes you don't have nothing else to say.
That's me all the time. So much.
Brian said,
to
make you want to
say.
hit him in the leg, make an honest person out of him.
So much to say. So much.
Clocks will spring forward at 2 a.m.
You know, forget we're springing forward Sunday.
Daylight savings time begins about tonight, and the American Red Cross encourages everyone to test their smoke alarms as they turn their clocks forward to make sure.
Some good driving. The driving stats do well. People, I guess that gets to people. The driving. Where'd she go? The answer was parking in the handicap spot when they're not handicapped, Christy. That was the answer. Selvog. What song should we bump it back to, y'all think? Whoopsie. What song? Never mind, I found one. She's in there changing her shirt. People want to know where you went. That's right. We should play Dolly Parton songs as bump back just to get on Holly's nerves. What?
Nothing. Shannon keeps photoshopping me in with people. He photoshopped me in with Dolly Parton.
Yeah, there's Dolly. Good Lord. Interesting picture of Dolly. Special guest. Oh, goodness. Holly. I will say next week, we got a full week of shows in this week, which I don't know the last time we did a full week without something interrupting us. But next week, if the girls win Saturday, that Thursday, we don't know when they'll play in the state tournament, but Thursday's games for 4A are at 4, 5:30, 7:15, and 8:45. So if we get that 7:15 or 8:45 game, there ain't no way we're broadcasting on Friday. You know what I mean? You with me on that?
You're exactly right.
She
Josh.
did not. She did not listen to anything I'm saying.
No, you sounded smart when you said it. Also,
this is why she doesn't know
and you
anything.
look handsome.
This is why she doesn't know that she talked to the state.
Look big.
This is why she
and
didn't.
Your hair looks thick.
This is why she thought she talked to the IRS, and this is why she thought she doesn't remember anything, whether she filled out the application, because you don't pay attention to nothing. She's just living in her own world over there.
Huh?
I'm gonna send you home today if you don't.
Promise?
Step it up.
You promise? What do we got going on today?
Nothing specific.
CMS baseball, CMS softball.
I'm not broadcasting anything today.
Westwood baseball.
I don't think.
I will try to go to all of that.
You know what I did? Like a long time ago, someone sent a birthday in, and I went ahead and made it and scheduled it.
Yeah.
And it posted today all by itself, and I woke up and I was like, "Oh,
look at you getting ahead."
One thing I didn't have to do.
Well, it's handy when people send the birthdays in early, because my favorite is when somebody sends us a email on Sunday at 2 p.m. that their kid has a birthday that day. I'm like, oh.
No.
It's like, well,
it's when they wait until after the kid's birthday and they send me an email and it says, "You didn't post Tommy. Yesterday was his birthday." And I'm like,
how do you think I would know?
"Who's Tommy?" So I love it when you get them in early.
Leslie said she's turning 50 on July 15th. You want to go ahead and put it in there? No graphics for
Leslie, I'm turning 40 in July 6th. We should have like a fun night out to celebrate birthdays. What?
Holly never wants to go out.
Those are big. Those are like.
Holly never wants to party. Like this is. She's gonna later. She's gonna be like, "Why did I say that? Why did I say I was gonna do that?"
No, we're partying, Leslie. Birthday partying.
She'll fly you somewhere. I could fly somewhere and have a party.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Congratulations to Mike, our winner on Stupid Silly Stat, who was able to fight through all the noise and get the right answer. The number 2 pet peeve that drivers have is someone parking in the handicap spot when they ought not be there. During the break, Holly has assigned her, who has dedicated herself to go on a birthday party date in July. So I want to go ahead and put that out there. So later in July, when she says, "Why did I say that?" Or when she says, "When did I agree to this?" I want to go everybody else to know, because she's not going to remember or anything like that.
What month? No, I think 4 months is enough time to mentally prepare for a birthday party celebration.
Holly's turning 40 this year.
I heard my mom tell someone that it sounded different, hearing it like that. Like, I know that I'm turning 40, and it doesn't. I never have been one that's bothered by age. Like, it's just a number to me. Or so they say, until I heard my mom tell somebody how old I was, and I'm like, wait, you're 40, right?
My mom's 40.
Not me. I'm not 40.
Yeah. Sneaks up on you.
40's old lady age, ain't it? That's what it sounded like. I know that it's not. But as when you're 20 and your mom's 40, that just it
seems like your parents should be 40.
Yeah.
Because it seems like even when we were little, they were 40.
Yeah.
Even though they were younger than that. And now it seems like they should also be 40. Trey said your mom has a 40-year-old kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't look like it.
She only got 5. Forrest Gump.
Let's play games.
Let's play games. We're going to play Name That Movie. Josh got a little snippet of a movie. Actually got a few snippets. We're going to play those. If you know the movie, call us 728-1320 for a chance to win.
We're going to do Black Rifle Coffee and the Thunder Radio shirt.
All right. We may need to check the
coffee supply?
Yeah.
Well, there's coffee out here that people haven't claimed for 3 months, so they lost it. You know what I'm saying? They you have 1 month to claim your prize, then you lose your prize. You got 30 days. That's it. So that's what we'll do. All right. Name that movie.
Hey, Icebox. Kick some butt.
Oh, Holly.
Did you pick the third one?
No, that's the first one. That's the first one. And they're already on the phone.
That's not what I meant to put.
Morning show.
It's a Little Giant.
Wow, man, that's amazing. How did you get that so fast? Holly was supposed to make it tricky today, and she did not. Who am I talking to?
Joe.
Good job, Joe.
Joe. Well done. That's the Little Giants. We got prizes up here for you, Joe.
Don't sound so disappointed, Josh.
Awesome.
Bye,
Thank you, Joe. Good job. Wait.
How easy.
I think I may have put them in the wrong order.
All right, let's do the third one.
Keep clear, Ice Chest, or I'll have to mess up your face.
It's pretty easy, too.
We'll go to the second one. Maybe
Are you crazy? What kind of a call is that?
Hey,
You blind?
Very nice, you big bully.
That would have been a better one to do
Maybe-
first.
yeah.
They were all pretty recognizable.
Daggone it.
Did you get 3 of the most recognizable clips from the movie and put in there for us to pick from?
Daggone it. I'm just not good at.
She even did this yesterday, like with time. Like she didn't rush this morning when she walked in at 6:20 and had to do it.
I'm like, no one's ever going to get it. No one's ever going to get it.
She's sitting in there. She goes, you know, she spent 15 minutes in there doing this. And that's what she came up with. You couldn't find a better scene. My favorite is when they're spying on their practice. Like, oh, the guard's in the backfield. The quarterback, he's not even there. They're standing around, but you got to use that part.
I don't know how old I was when this movie came out.
Let's say I didn't know any of those, but I want some coffee. You not seen The Little Giants? That's classic. Say, let your kids watch it, but they're probably a little too old now.
Wait a minute. Little Giant. I'm going to see when it came out. I loved
let me guess.
movie.
Can I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
97.
So I would have been 12.
Maybe a little young. Maybe 95.
94.
Okay.
I would have been 9.
It's a great movie.
And I had such a thing for Devon Sawa. Well, I mean, who didn't? Who didn't? Who didn't want to be Becky, the really cool, pretty girl who's also tough and plays football?
Oh, did you come out of that wanting to be that?
Yeah, I wanted to be a super athletic girl who could also, put on a cheer uniform and be cute and pretty.
Uh-huh.
And I was neither athletic or pretty.
Now, Holly, that's not true. I've seen glamour shots. And I saw a video of you playing basketball one time down at the park when you were younger. And if y'all have ever seen Stanley try to dribble on The Office, that's what Holly looked like.
I'm an athlete, buddy. You better take
Maybe
that
we
to
pull
the
up that
bank.
video of you playing basketball against Olivia. Where's that at?
I don't think that looks unathletic. I think
It looked unathletic.
No.
It was funny to watch her laugh the whole time and just kind of stumble around.
Olivia?
And yeah.
Her daddy was going, don't hurt her.
Yeah.
Don't hurt her.
The level of serious she took that was negative 18%. And
I would like to try it again and go up against Shanna. Can we do that?
not before, no, because I could just see somebody falling and rolling an ankle and not so concerned about you doing that, but her.
You think I'm going to guard Shanna so well?
I'm afraid she's going to step on you and roll an ankle and get hurt before the state tournament. I have a feeling Joe Pat Cope would nix that idea in a hurry. Like, no, I'm not doing any stunts.
Maybe after basketball season.
Yeah, I have to do that later on.
A little behind the scenes footage of how
they got ready.
Yeah,
for the state tournament is by Holly showing
some
up to
good
practice.
one-on-one.
Gotta get some practice in. Yeah, I could just see that happening. So she wouldn't even realize you're down there. She's like, is anybody playing defense? I now that you've said it though, I would like for that to happen and her to go full speed on you. But then you're gonna get hurt. Like she's gonna sling you across the gym.
I want to get some where I'm trying to go up for a layup and she's just knocking them down.
Yeah, like Dikembe. No.
Not today.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Congratulations to our winners today, Mike and Joe, on Stupid Silly Stat and Name That Movie, which
sorry about that.
Went really quickly. I want to tell you about Common Job Brewing Company. Hey, I'm headed down there today, probably for a little midday. I'm just going down there. I got a business meeting.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I do. I got a business meeting down there, and they got some breakfast, serving it up at 8:00, and they got some really good lunch too. Pizzas, pepperoni pizza's good. I like the wings, Nashville hot wings. They're really good at Common John Brewing Company. Give them a try at 210 Woodbury Highway, and mark your calendars for next Saturday, the 15th. It is Party on the Patio. They're going to have all kind of giveaways, fun, and our sister station, The Duck, is going to be down there playing up some tunes and giving away some prizes. It is Friday. That means it's time for the Friday Mix. We got Florida Man Friday when we come back. Got birthdays later on in the show. You're listening to the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
All right. John. Good. Get the weather when I come back. We'll do Florida Man when we come back. Yeah, Randy was not happy last night.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't even know what happened down there, but I know it was karaoke night, and I don't know if it had anything to do with it or not, but
Look at this text message I just got from
okay. Oh, bless her. She's woke up feeling some kind of way today. We could go for a couple days or something. What's funny is how she acted when we went down there for Christmas.
different circumstances.
I'll start looking today so I can find us something.
That guy.
What you said about me?
I could say, Josh, I would love a little getaway at spring break. I would love to just step away for a few days, go to the beach, just decompress. And he's like, oh, we can't do that. We just bought these businesses. We cannot do that. And then the girl one can send us a message and say, can we please just maybe for a couple days go to the beach? I'll even pitch in to help pay for it. Just please let's go do something. And Josh is like, we might can make it work. We might could do something. I'm not gonna say nothing because I also want to go. If I ever want something, I'm gonna get her to ask it.
Well, I'll just take a look today at the budget, see if we can figure something out. I don't know. We probably don't need to go, but YOLO. We also been working real hard, We'll see. She's got track and stuff, probably.
Shannon!
What, is he sending more stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy does need to be appreciative, Dana. We agree.
100%.
He just, I don't think he did any damage to any of the business. The response to that was pretty funny. It's obvious that the stuff that was stated, she will not drive. It's obvious the stuff that he stated on the forum was not it was just like
everybody read that.
He was like and they pick their nose and they don't wash their hands and he was just whatever he could think of. It's like, no, that's not accurate.
We all know.
I'm gonna be down there today doing a little health inspection. Yeah, and we need a little getaway, a little rest and relaxation. Well, but look, we go down there for spring break a couple of times, and we have a good time. But it's just the weather's a little spotty, and college kids are down there making a bunch of. That one year we were in Panama City, that's when that big old group showed up and was shooting people and running kids over, and it's awful. We can't afford to pay. We got to pay our back taxes now.
The girl she bought herself a folder, and there's different amounts of money you put into the pouches. Like one day you may put $5 in, or one day you may put $20 in a pouch, and it's to help you save $3,000. Maybe one day you only have $1, and so anyway, so she keeps all this money, not in the bank. But and then she'll go, like yesterday, she'll go, I would like to go grab a drink from Sonic, but there's no money in my bank account. And I'm like, I'm not putting money in your account.
Yeah.
You've got money, put it in the bank.
Yeah. You built the pool to not have to go on vacation. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to go on vacation because I built the pool is the staycation. Now it's hard to use it during spring break, but
oh baby, that's what I like. Oh, me.
Oh my goodness. Stretch the old back out. Mm. Mm. Those pouches teach discipline. I know. It's too easy for kids to spend money in an account. They just swap that card. It's like the Ramsey envelope system, really. Now, there's a lot of things about Dave Ramsey I don't like, but there's a lot of things about Dave Ramsey's policies that I do like. I think that his way is.
No, I'm glad she's saving, but at the same time, I don't want her just to hoard all her money and us continue to pay for
Right.
She's like, I need chapstick. And I'm like, well,
go pay for it. And she's
I'm not
figured it
going to
out.
buy your chapstick for the rest of your life.
Right. She's had to. We make her work for we pay for her car insurance and her gas,
Cell phone.
and her cell phone. And after that, it's like, well, if you want to do these other things, you got to pay for that. And so she has to work, and some of her friends don't. She's like, oh, it's so embarrassing. I'm like, no, it's not.
You know.
I can't afford her makeup. I cannot afford that.
You know, that lady that was commenting some
nasty stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I block her?
She stands. She won't stop.
No, and I think it's affecting someone's. They're upset.
Yeah, well, get her off there. She's from Lincoln County anyway.
There's so many. I would just turn off comments, but I don't want to turn off comments on the whole post.
Where is it at? In the pictures?
Yeah, in the photos.
Still on that one picture that got going?
Yeah. Maybe a couple. I don't know.
I still like that picture of Jules. Every time I see that picture, I get excited. I'm like, that's a good picture. Golly, it's at 36 comments.
See if you can see the comments anymore, or that lady's comments.
I can't.
You can't?
No, not from my personal page. Well, it's got most relevant on. Yeah, no, you can't see them. They're gone. They're gone. We gotta get some new AirPod commercials. Becky's leaving AirPod. I just love her voice.
In a world of cluttered garages, Lois starts a cleaning frenzy, putting Peter's valuable belongings at risk.
Florida Man?
His only hope, Acme Storage in Manchester.
Yes.
Speaking of, Newsmax was talking about Casey Anthony on their social media.
Hope they don't get sued.
Yeah, talking about her and how
I told you it's fine. Don't listen.
I know, but it makes me feel like the call was a jab at me and not.
Don't take everything so personally.
It was.
Maybe.
Because it don't make
sense. But don't
sense.
take it that way. Who cares? Why are you still talking about it? I come from the sports world where you just don't show anybody your emotions.
Well, mister, I'm from the sports world.
Well, it's not how they act now. I was in the day where you didn't show anything. You just keep going.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Glad to have you with us. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. I know everybody's thinking about trips to the beach and getting away, and where I'm thinking about it now. You can save 15% in Orange Beach. Go to thunder1320.com/beach. That's simple. Thunder1320.com/beach. Because you're a Thunder Radio listener, I can save you 15% on a condo, the Shoalwater 802 in Orange Beach, Alabama. We enjoyed our trip when we stayed down there over Christmas break. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
Maybe we need to go down to the beach for spring break or something for a day or two. Just a little quick getaway.
I'm not going to object to that.
Just a couple of days,
It'd be nice to go down and not have to broadcast something.
Right? Just to go down there and just to get away for a day. That'd be good.
Trey said the IRS is going to call and let me know that I've been listed in a federal lawsuit by Casey Anthony.
Yes. There was a conversation that was going on during the break. And somebody called in and told Holly she ought not be talking about Casey Anthony. She might sue her. And I was like, no, it's fine. Holly, just keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. You didn't say anything wrong. And she still tore up about it. I was like, leave it. Who cares? Because she's like, well, Newsmax was talking about her. I was like, yeah, because you can. It's fine.
Andy Hootie. All right, it's Florida Man Friday.
That's where Casey Anthony came up.
Anthony from
and
Florida.
we were talking about the beach. And we're talking about Casey Anthony. So that's where, or Florida Man. So it's Florida Man Friday. What do we have today?
Florida man crashes stolen motorcycle, claims not to know why. He's sitting next to it.
What I'm doing here?
Polk County.
Oh, there
it's
we
our
go.
favorite. It's a go-to for Florida man. So they arrested John Teal after a motorcycle crash. Teal claimed not to know why he was sitting next to the motorcycle or where it come from.
Who's this is?
Guy had a helmet. Guy had a helmet on at the time.
This is not mine.
He faces charges of grand theft, tampering with evidence, and unattaching an unassigned tag.
Attaching an unassigned tag?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not.
I don't know where it come from.
It's not mine. Well, clearly it wasn't his, but it's him driving it. When we were, I don't think there's a helmet law in Florida. I just remember that one time we went to Miami one year for vacation, and that's been 11 years ago now. But I remember seeing a ton of people down there on motorcycles with no helmets. And I was like, why would you, even if there's not a helmet law, wouldn't you want to wear one?
What happens when a bug smacks you right in your bare face?
Right.
What does that feel like? Because you know it happens.
I don't know. They got the little windshields on them. Maybe that keeps the bugs off.
Motorcycles do?
Yeah, a lot of them got their windshields on the motorcycles. It was like Harleys and stuff we saw. Right? Or don't they have little bug shields on the front?
I mean, I don't think it comes up enough to shield their faces, does it? No, absolutely.
What do you think it's for? Well, what else would it be there?
I don't think it comes up that high. No, that looks silly in my head. A motorcycle with a windshield so high it can stop bugs from slapping your
I think that they float
face.
over it.
Okay, well, what the ones that hit the windshield, but what about the ones that
They
come
would shoot up higher.
What would shoot up higher?
The bug. Somebody with a motorcycle calling. I don't know.
If a bug is flying at eye level,
yeah,
and coming at you, how is the windshield going to stop that?
It's just going to stop it. Holly.
Okay, all right. Well, science. Moving on. Florida man. Let me slow down.
Just calm down.
Florida man was arrested on drug charges after deputies say he left a baggie of cocaine in a home he was being trespassed from.
Oh.
That's a lot going on in that headline.
There's
Let me break it down. Deputies say that Christopher Newton texted the homeowner about leaving a little baggie behind on the nightstand while deputies were at the house. Let me just explain to you what had happened. This gentleman is in a home. Homeowner tells, hey, you need to leave.
You need to leave, Randy. Get out of here.
And he's like, I ain't leaving.
All right.
I ain't leaving. I'm going to call the cops if you don't get out.
Okay.
Calls the cops.
So leaves.
Randy leaves. I don't want to call him Randy, but I don't think
I'm
that's
just
his
making
name.
up a random name.
All right. So Randy leaves.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, oh, man.
Whoops, I left my Coke.
Text the homeowner, hey, I left a bag on the nightstand.
Nice.
The homeowner shows the cop.
Not my cocaine.
Hey. And
come on back and get it. Or did he go back and get it?
No, he didn't.
He didn't go back.
He didn't go back.
Oh, okay. I'd be like, yeah, come on back.
They got consent from the homeowner. The homeowner to search the room. And it don't ever say if they got him. It just says what we know. It's unclear how long Newton stayed in the home before he was asked to get out. So, he was arrested and charged with possession of cocaine.
He'll get off on that. Yeah, it wasn't on his body.
All right.
Good attorney, get that thrown out. Right?
Florida man swallows $769,000 worth of jewelry stolen from Tiffany and Company. Tiffany's.
Wow.
$769,000 worth of jewelry from Tiffany's. He swallowed it.
It'll come back out eventually.
Happened in Orlando. He's accused of stealing.
Safe place to hide it. You're not going to get this.
Jathan Gilder, age 32, allegedly impersonated a representative. Why can't I read today? Representative working for an Orlando Magic basketball player in order to gain access to the pricey jewelry. Police said Gilder forced his way out of the store with a pair of almost 5-carat diamond earrings worth $160,000 and a pair of 8.19-carat diamond earrings worth $609,000 for a pair of earrings.
Who pays for those things?
Golly.
Clearly somebody does.
He was also accused of stealing one ring worth $587,000.
Well, then we're over $1 million now.
That one was recovered.
Oh, okay.
He didn't swallow that one.
Okay, gotcha.
He was stopped on the interstate where he was arrested. He had 48 outstanding warrants out of Colorado. Body scan conducted in jail. Yeah, you can see the jewelry. Just looks like it's in his
right there in the old tongue.
Small intestines there.
Is that going to pass? Or are they going to have to go get that? I mean, 8 carats coming through is going to be very difficult.
No, it's not. Yeah, they'll pass.
They'll pass?
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be painful. Like you'll know when that comes out.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's encapsulated.
8 carats is a lot. It's pretty big. It's like a pretty big rock.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The earring, it's divided, right? So you don't have one big. It's 2. He stole 2 pairs of earrings. The ring, I think they got back.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Well, either way, that stinks.
You're very funny.
Is there any doubt that Tiffany's is going to put those back on the shelf and sell them? Like, is there any doubt that that's going to happen? You know they are. They're going to put them right back up on the shelf like it never happened. We just polished them right up. So now when you go buy jewelry, you got to wonder.
Where was it?
I won't have to worry about that. I'm not buying jewelry that anybody would even think about swallowing. Nobody's going to swallow a cubic zirconia to hide it from the police.
Oh my gosh. I can't fathom having that much money.
Oh, to be able to buy something like that?
Yeah, I know that's a drop in a bucket to folks with a lot of money. And I'm talking a lot, like millionaires.
Yeah. Well, you get multimillionaires to be buying stuff like that, to be paying cash for something like that. Like millionaire is it's not a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, you need millions and millions in the bank to be looking at stuff like that. Elon Musk buys things like that.
Tom Brady.
Right. And his $700,000 watch he had on or whatever. You know, you big money.
I can't. Maybe it's because, and I shouldn't say that because obviously he didn't have that money when he was younger. He didn't have that kind of money. And I'm sure but now he spends it. I wonder if I ever come into that kind of money, would I do things like that? I don't think I would. It just don't make a whole lot of sense to me, but.
Well, maybe this radio company stations will take off, and we'll just.
I'm going to get a call today from a network wanting to syndicate us, want to put us
Still not that kind of money.
I know.
Not unless you're like Bongino kind of syndication. Like Rick Burgess kind of syndication is not that much money.
I don't know.
$250,000 a year or something. But like, then Bongino was doing pretty good before he gave it up. They were asking if I had any suggestions on who should take his place. I was like, oh, I can do it. I guess. I suppose I'll give it a try. I can talk politics. I would not do very well with that show. All right, we've got more morning show birthdays coming up. We're past the top of the hour. Morning show overdrive, financed by
Even Mortgage. Hey, real quick,
I want to tell you about Dirtworks in Manchester. So when it comes to excavation, like that could be daunting. Like you see like your yard and it's hilly or there's a low spot and it's like, what am I going to go out here with a shovel? Move it. Like it's daunting. And even if you're like me, I can't even hang a picture straight. Okay, I cannot tell if the water's going to run downhill by this terrain. I don't know anything about it. The folks at Dirtworks do. That's what they do. They're the skilled surgeons of the excavation world. Let them come and fix it for you. They'll give you some estimates. They'll tell you what they can do with your property, whether it's your home or just some property you own. They'll do land clearing as well. Call them at 931-409-0782. That's Dirtworks, 931-409-0782. And you can find them online, dirtworksforyou.com. That's dirtworksforyou.com. Birthdays are next.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, but
past the top of the hour here.
I'm talking about Cella treatments with Dr. Van Winkle in Manchester.
Yes,
I'm
okay.
calling with the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Here to tell you.
Yeah, I had to call in Dr. Butts from yesterday. Dr. Butts, the proctologist. Are you swallowing that much jewelry? All right. Got a couple of birthdays. Just two. You got any celebrities today?
Let me look here. I can't get. I can't. Like I need to. I feel like my brain is being pulled. And
You're gonna sit down, make a list,
yeah,
and then just tackle the list. That's what I got to do when I get like that. Sit down, make a list of all the things, and let's then prioritize them. What can I do today?
after I'm
What do I
done
have
making
to
the
do?
list and I look at it, that's just a list of things I don't want to do.
I can't do nothing about that. Brown diamonds are rare. I do not understand the diamond value situation. Have you ever watched Blood Diamonds? It's a pretty good movie. Or Blood Diamond with Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a good movie.
That's good.
There's a documentary. It's pretty heavy.
When is spring break even?
I don't even know. Did you tell her to ask me?
No.
She sent me a text. I think we need to take another work trip.
What work is she doing ever?
Here comes another one. She's typing. I think we need to take a work trip.
Man, she's working that hard.
I'll even drive some. Nope.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
You're not driving. I don't want to die. Kylie, I rode on the interstate with her to Murfreesboro. It would be okay if she could drive and I could relax. Like I could take a nap, but it's going to be way more intense for me trying to, I said, oh yeah? She said, I know you want to go to the beach. I just don't know that we can do that, but we'll take a look. It's a couple days. Three days, maybe.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Calling those birthdays, 728-1320. Hey, today's a big day. It's the end of the week. That means we draw for our grand prize winner, our birthday cake from the Food Lion. Let's take a look here. See, every day we give away a slice of pie. Yesterday's winner was Allison Chumley. She won some pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. We'll give away a slice of pie today, and we'll take all the birthdays from all week long, Saturday through today, and we'll draw for a cake from the Food Lion. We also take our anniversary submissions and draw for some flowers from the Mossy Pot. All right, drum roll. Just 2 birthdays on the list so far. Now we can add to it. Happy birthday, Brianna Trulick and Hubert Lemons. Happy birthday. Yes. All right, Holly. Celebrities.
Celebs. I'm gonna be really honest with you. You told me to do this and I forgot. Bryan Cranston has a birthday today. He turns 69 years old. Breaking
Golly, he's
Bad.
old.
Yeah. Jenna Fisher from The Office. That's Pam. She turns 51 today.
Pam and her Pam-Pams.
Wanda Sykes. She's a comedian. I don't love Wanda Sykes comedy.
I don't like female comics outside of Nikki Glaser. She's funny. But even sometimes she does stuff and I'm like, man, it's not very funny. But I mean, I guess there's a lot of male comics that do things that aren't funny too. But she's the only female comic that can make me laugh.
You think I'm funny?
Oh, yes.
You don't think I'm funny?
You're the funniest person I know.
Josh.
You're the funniest person I know. 100%. I'm talking about professional comics.
I don't mean laugh at me.
No, you're funny. You have a lot of funny things. Jokes.
I know a joke about a dinosaur if you want to hear it.
What is it?
Why can't you hear...
Oh, no, that you can't tell that.
No, why can't you hear a pterodactyl go into the bathroom?
Why is that, Holly?
Because the P is silent.
Good. Much better than the first time she tried this joke. Here it is.
If you're not listening to the Thunder
Remember this
Radio
oldie but
Morning
goodie?
Show, you're missing out on a lot of fun. Take a listen. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl?
That's a pterodactyl, huh?
I messed up the whole joke.
Because the P's silent, Holly.
Before I told the joke, I was like, don't
mess it up.
Don't mess it up. Like in my head, I was like, don't mess it up.
You can't think negative thoughts like that.
And I was like, I've never said pterodactyl in my life. No. I know what a pterodactyl is. I've never said pterodactyl before.
You think the negative thoughts.
And then you put the microphone in front of me and all of a sudden.
You think Michael Jordan steps up to the free throw line and thinks, don't miss this? No.
I don't know what he thinks.
He thinks I'm going to hit this shot. You got to think you're going to do good. You got to have positive thoughts. PMA, positive mental attitude. You got to have it.
I try to, buddy.
Well,
but I'm also a realist. I know.
First things first, she's a realist.
Yeah, I know.
She's not good at it.
Yeah.
Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. First-time home buyers can get credits. And I think, last I heard, there was like a $20,000 credit. Don't hold me to that. You're going to want to talk to the professionals. And that's where Heather Phillips and her team at New Haven Mortgage come in. Over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. They're at 1300 MacArthur Street in Manchester and online at newhavenmtg.com. Talk to them. Let them guide you along the way when it comes to your home buying journey. When we come back, we've got more fun. We're here until 8:30.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors.
Locally owned and operated.
Thunder Radio. WMSR Manchester.
We're way behind today.
Okay.
Taking the top of the hour break at 10 minutes after.
Are we on Facebook?
Yeah, you're on Facebook.
Robbie sent me this dinosaur joke. Why can't you hear a T-Rex roar?
Why is that?
Because they're all dead.
I sent back to the girl, and when are we supposed to do that?
He said that's where he thought I was going.
At the March 3rd Manchester City School Board meeting, the board made a special presentation to its Teachers of the Year from each of its schools. Director of Manchester City Schools, Dr. Joey Vaughn, explains how the teachers are chosen.
Oh, let's see.
College Street Elementary School Teacher of the Year is Laura Selvig. Westwood Middle School Teacher of the Year is Paul Anderson.
Shannon wants to know what you were thinking when you was breeding that Bantam chicken.
I was thinking. I was thinking I was saying it like it looked. I didn't think I was saying it wrong. I was
Bantam chook chickens. Bantam. Oh, my neck hurts a little bit today. The boy had a friend over last night, and that never happens. He never has people spend the night. When's the last time he had somebody spend the night?
About a year. It was Jake Barlow.
Oh, yeah. But before that, I mean, It's just very rare. Once a year, maybe once every.
Maybe 10 times
ever.
in his whole life.
And he's almost 20.
He's a little bit like his mom in the sense of he just kind of wants to do his own thing. He don't want to have when he's ready to go to bed. He don't want to have to
be obligated to
to entertain a guest, and he just likes being home. He don't like going and staying at other people's houses. He's a real homebody.
So he had a friend over yesterday,
and
for whatever reason they decided. I'm sure the friend decided that they needed to go jump in our pool, which is open. The pool's open, but I mean, it's not, there's a few leaves in the bottom or whatever. And it's also probably 40 degrees water temperature. So I think they're walking outside with no shirts on. They're going to jump in that pool. And of course, Holly's like, tell them they're going to have a heart attack or something. Don't let them jump in that pool. And I was like, well, the boy one will not jump in the pool. I know him. He will not jump in that. I don't know nothing about this other kid. I've never met him before. It's the first time I've ever met him. So the boy, when sure enough, put his toe in the water and went and threw his clothes back on. But that other kid dove in the deep end of the pool.
He sure did.
Just dove right in there. I can't even. No, the level of hurt that did to my body was next level, considering it wasn't me doing it. Oh, Black Petty, Bantam. Like Daddy had a chook. No. I'm get AI to do that for me. It doesn't like it when you steal the music. It's not a big fan of that. Let's see here. What song you want me to bump us back to? She wants me to get a cando.
A cando.
Yeah.
Tell her will go if she makes a 100 on a spelling test. I'm going to give her later. She'll never pass.
That girl can't spell nothing right.
Was founded in 1955. This year we celebrate our 7th year in business. A lot of things have changed in 7 years.
I just don't want to drive it. And I don't want to pay. Let me find a good deal. She said, can I get a study guide?
No, pop quiz. Where did we go in December?
Panama City.
No, we didn't.
Orange Beach. I just told her I'd look and see. No promises. We got a lot going on. Final segment, y'all.
Can you giddy up? Got my eyes going what? Sipping on this
On the radio morning show, Josh and Holly with you. Final few minutes of the week and final few minutes of the show. I'm going to get you a weather forecast, let you know what's happening for the weekend. Right now, we're sitting at 41 degrees outside the Unity Medical Center studio, 62 for your high today. Going to be a pretty nice day other than some wind, a little clouds, but it's going to feel a little bit warmer than it has. 47 overnight tonight, 20% chance of rain. Saturday looks like 57, mostly cloudy, and some rain shower chances Saturday night into Sunday. 54 on Sunday. And then next week's looking really nice. 62 on Monday, 70 on Tuesday, and 72 on Wednesday with sunny skies those first few days of the week. It's going to be some grilling weather, and you can get some fresh cut meats every day along with your produce and assorted groceries at the Hillsboro Food Company, and they're locally owned and operated by Brandon and Angie Tomberlin right here in the Coffee County community. Go out and see them at Hillsboro Food Company and give them a follow on Facebook because they have a cafe side of that building too. So it's not just groceries, breakfast and lunch, and they're always posting their specials. Hillsboro Food Company, and sometimes they'll just have these random sales on their meats and things. So check that out. That's Hillsboro Food Company. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, last little bit of the show. A couple reminders here. High school basketball tomorrow night. They will be at home in the state sectional game. That should be a sellout crowd. See you there at Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium. Get your tickets. I believe you can get them early at GoFan, or you get them at the gate. But I feel it's going to be a big one. They're going to be packed in there. And we hope to see a really big crowd. I really hope so. I mean, there was a huge crowd there last year for the sectional. There's really nowhere to move.
Yeah.
And it's such a fun atmosphere. And I tell people this. I was telling somebody this the other night. I was like, who knows when this happens again? Last year you kind of got a feeling that they might be back this year.
Yeah.
You kind of got a feeling, they were good and everybody was back. But you never know. You get in the postseason and things happen.
Right.
But, you're losing a really good group of seniors. There's good girls coming back and there's good girls coming up, but it's not easy, and so I hope that people don't get spoiled on it and they show up and take it in. I was thinking about that the other night during the region championship game. I'm like, who knows when, even if you win a region, you don't all, like last year, they won the region, but it wasn't at home. We were at Centennial for that. So enjoy that while you got it, because I can guarantee you can go over to Shelbyville and ask them if they ever thought that their girls program would be in the situation that it is.
Yeah.
And, in the 80s and 90s when they were winning national championships, and you could not sit in that gym and they would have been like, no, it'll be like this forever. And it just isn't. So enjoy it. We'll see you Saturday night at 7. Hopefully you can make it out and support the Lady Raiders and they can get a dub and get on to the state tournament next week. Other things, congratulations to high school softball. They won last night, 8-3. I haven't really talked about that. The season opener for them, I didn't get a chance to go, but Course Deer was there for the broadcast, and we'll of course catch several games of theirs this spring. But with basketball kind of getting deep and then starting spring sports early, it kind of affects our ability to cover them right at the start. But we were there yesterday. Read about it at thunder1320.com. Lily Norman got the win in the circle. Yadi Cruz got the save, and Paisley Campbell drove in a couple of runs as expected. She's a big bopper for them. Otherwise, that's about all I've got as far as just a few things to remind people of. Holly, anything here? We got a few minutes left. I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes.
I got a couple more Florida man stories.
Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to interrupt Florida Man.
Well, you did.
No, we're back to Florida Man Friday. Bonus Florida Man.
Florida Man.
Bonus Florida Man.
Florida.
We got some extra Florida Man stories.
Florida Man.
Let me tell you what Holly's got now.
No. I'm not doing this. Stop. You're the worst. Florida man accused of taking out man bits in the back of a Lyft ride from Walmart to a mobile home park. Yes, those man bits.
What? Oh, gotcha. I was really having a hard time following the story. I was thinking like drill bits.
Different drill. A Florida man was arrested for exposing himself in the back of a Lyft. Justin Cole told deputies that he pulled his pants down because his man bits were uncomfortable. That's what he called them.
Gotcha.
And he's got a history of some
questionable people like that, or you gotta be. You laugh, it's funny, haha, but it's all funny games until he shows up to elementary school playground. You're gonna be careful with that fella.
The driver told deputies that Cole asked her to take him to his home at a mobile home park. According to deputies, the Lyft driver claimed that when she stopped at a stop sign and looked back to make sure it was clear to make a turn, she saw him in the back seat with the pants down.
Oh my gosh. Creep.
Deputies
I can
said,
imagine that's uncomfortable for how uncomfortable it's got to be for a female driver who's picked up this guy, and all of a sudden you look in the back seat and he has got his pants off. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Is there a way to flag that so he can never
take a lift?
A lift?
I mean, how?
Like, can they put that in the profile?
Well, he's just going to get a new one. Like how I could
attached to a cell phone number or something.
Yeah, I
mean,
don't know.
I guess he could get a new phone, but deputy said he was doing something back there that she absolutely, positively did not want him to be doing in her car.
Gotcha. I just drive right on to the police station. Like, but at this point, what is she supposed to do? Because, I don't, you can't be like, hey, get out of my car. This guy might get violent, right?
Right.
And it's like your best bet, I guess, is. But do you want to drive him to his house?
Yeah. What do you do?
And do you park and get out of your own car and walk away with the key and call somebody? I mean, are you in a populated area? I feel bad for her. Hope she's got some, and you don't want to spray pepper spray on your own car.
Right. It takes a while for that stuff to.
I don't know what you got to do to get that out.
Air out.
Yeah.
When I worked at the hospital, they had pepper sprayed someone. It was on night shift, and they had pepper sprayed someone in the emergency room. And I walked through the lobby connected to the emergency room later. I was like, hey, what's going on in here? And my eyes were burning just from it being in the air. It wasn't intolerable, but you could
feel it.
You could almost taste the pepper.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you're supposed to do. That's what I would not want. I would not want my daughter to be a Lyft driver.
Right.
Or
yeah.
That's a terrible situation to be in.
We got time for one more?
Yeah, you got time for one more.
Florida man calls 911 asking for help to assassinate the president.
Yes.
Justin Blackston, age 34, is accused of making a threat to discharge a destructive device, filing a false report of a bomb, and making false 911 calls. Deputies arrived at the guy's home after he dialed 911 multiple times. During one call, he allegedly asked for a ride to an airport so he could go to the White House to assassinate the president. Blackson also said he had hacked into a missile system and would launch the missiles to destroy New York City, according to police.
I have a feeling he did not hack into a missile system.
He added that
he's playing Call of Duty.
He added that his missiles were attracted to Trump Towers in New York. They were attracted. To them. Yeah. He has a history of mental health issues.
This guy got something wrong with him, but it's like a cartoon. Oh.
Yeah. He was arrested.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage. I'll let you know what's happening at the Mercantile when I come back.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local.
Shannon said spray his man bits.
Yeah, spray his
He'll be getting out and scooting down the sidewalk like a dog with worms. She is in some kind of mood day, this girl one is. I said, seriously, I'll look and see. No promises. We got a lot going on. She said, okay, I can help. Where are we thinking? Gulf Shores, Panama, Destin, Orange Beach? Like, she just really on it. So, she doesn't text me for days. Like, I don't hear from her for days. I send her a quote of the day and I get a heart back. And that is it. I don't hear from her unless she wants something, which is what she wants. Something.
My tummy is upset.
Why?
I'm anxious. I'm just an anxious person.
You got to learn to calm down. Handle your business.
Reliable auto repair. Look no further than Millie's Auto Repair in Manchester. Whether you need a quick oil change or a complete.
Let me get y'all what's going on at the Mercantile today.
I'm putting my Princess Leia costume back on.
It's a Princess Leia costume. See, she does this and it makes me think, you could be a good salesman because she's putting it in my head. Well, okay, where are we going then? Okay, which package were you thinking? Whether she could do it. Tries to get one of them cabins at Holiday Marine over at Tim's Ford. He got us a cabin. Let's see.
How low the custom jewelry prices are. Call Thomas.
Mercantile.
2360 Thomas, 110 North Spring Street on the
Spring break's in 2 weeks, I guess. Like I guess Friday the 21st, and they're out that last week, the 23rd through the 30th or whatever. Go down there and get crap weather. Shrimp bowl tonight. I forgot shrimp bowl tonight. It's first Friday. Shrimp bowl tonight, 5 o'clock at the Mercantile. And then today for lunch, fried fish and goulash. And they got soups today. Chili, cheesy potato soup, and cream of roasted veggie soup. So y'all try that out at the Mercantile. See y'all. Y'all have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Good show today, Holly.